Spring has frickin' sprung, guys. Spring sprung. I almost said spring has just sprang. And I'm just like, spring doesn't sprang, it sprungs. In BTD5 with our brand new track, Rabbit Holes. This beginner map will have your monkeys herring around after the balloons as they disappear in and out of the ground. Can you keep it up? That's what she said. No, she said blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's just pretend that didn't happen right there. First of all, holy crap, dude, I think I'm recording with fraps on accident. Whoopsie doodles, let's not do that. Let's record with my nice little baby video caption. And here we go, we got rabbit holes. Alright, let's pop in here. We're gonna play it on hard for you guys. I don't like starting on impoppable because I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I almost feel like I'm gonna lose on round 85 and just feel really terrible about myself. So, that being said, yeah. Is this really gonna do that? This is a pretty crazy map, guys. I want to see. Is it going to go... It's going to make those noises, too. It is going to do that. That's really cool. Alright. Well, that's fun. Oh, and they do a circle around here, too. Oh, fancy that. Alright. So this seems like a pretty reasonably easy map, obviously. Not too crazy. I feel like they could have gotten away with not even making it do the circle. They could have just went... And that would have been a completely fair map. Wouldn't have been a beginner map. Probably would have been an intermediate map or something like that. But I mean, there's definitely a lot of space to do things in here. This is not going to be one of those super duper ridiculously tough levels or anything like that. So you guys just get to hear me complain about all the nonsense that's happened to me today. First of all, holy crap, dude, I just about passed out today. Yeah, so overall, I feel like I'm a fairly healthy person. Overall, just... I don't do anything too crazy. I don't really drink or do drugs or anything like that. I've broken a thumb, and besides that, I've never had really any like major bad things happen to me as far as anything. So that's pretty nice, right? But one time, alone, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, I was randomly just, like, chilling, and then I just got a little dizzy. I'm like, whoa, dude, I'm getting kind of dizzy. And then I had, like, a bright light flash into my eye, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on over here, guys? This is weird. So, I felt a little dizzy, and I got dizzier and dizzier, and I thought I was gonna I felt like I was gonna pass out or something, which I've never passed out before, so this was weird to me. I feel like most people generally don't pass out. For the people who do pass out, I'm sorry, from anxiety reasons or whatever. And this was just randomly, like, at night. I wasn't worried about anything. I wasn't depressed. I don't feel like anything crazy was happening in my life or anything like that, so this was sort of a goofy experience for me. And I am going to get a banana farmer. There he is. Oh, this is my pro banana farmer. So actually, this is kind of a bad thing, because I don't really like to have pro banana farmers. I'm trying to pop him. Oh, banana farmer pro. So at least this one is not pro. That's good. But from now on, I've got banana farmer pros. I actually got it to reset one time, somehow. I don't know how I did it, but I got it to reset, and now I'm stuck with him, I guess. Whatever, we'll deal with it eventually. Maybe I can hack the game and just get rid of him. That would actually be nice, to be honest. I know that sounds stupid to, like, hack the game so you don't get a bonus, but I just don't like the pros so darn much, mostly because I want to make this a fairly easy strategy for most people to follow. You know, that's kind of my goal. You know, obviously every single map is not that important, but I like to do it anyways. It's just kind of how I am. So yeah, I got really dizzy. I actually was in the bathroom looking in the mirror, just like seeing what the heck is going on. I felt like I was really, really drunk. And I just kind of sat there for like a couple minutes, like very confused. And of course, when you're like all high and drunk and confused, your brain doesn't work 100% perfect. And eventually, it kind of just passed. I was like, oh wow, I'm really glad that I didn't pass out, because if I passed out, I probably would have fell over and bonked my head or something like that. But that was probably the closest I ever came to passing out. But then today, like 4 years later, again, completely randomly, I was just about to start mowing the lawn. So I got my lawnmower out, and this is the first time of the year that I had to mow the lawn. I wanted to walk earlier. I didn't do anything too crazy. I didn't, like, work out or anything like that. I just ate some chili, so I felt pretty good, I guess, but I was kind of full. So I had, like, a bunch of pineapple and some chili, and I was like, oh, my tummy's big. My tummy's big and fat right now. I'm going to be a fat guy forever, so, I got outside, I was like tugging on the little rip string and everything, trying to make my lawnmower work for the first time of the year. Eventually I'm like, yes, I got it to work, nice. I didn't have to do anything too crazy to make it work. It's always a good thing. Otherwise, my first instinct is always just to Google it. If I ever have any problems with anything, I'm just like, oh, let's Google it. How do I fix it? How do I start off a lawnmower for the first time for the year? And bam, they usually solve my problems for me. But luckily, I just bam shazam, ripcorded it a little bit, and eventually it followed through. So we're gonna go for a mortar, I think. I think if I get a big one mortar, or like even a bigger blast mortar, it might be strong enough or big enough to like to just be really good right here. So let's check it out. We're gonna put bigger blast right there. Is the mortar gonna be big enough to affect all the balloons inside of here? It looks like it is not. So that's a little on the sad side. It's not awful. Once we get up to a big one, that's $10,000. Once we get up to a big one, though, it's going to be a non-stop destruction of balloons for shiznit. It's kind of weird to see the Ninja being so darn expensive, though. You know, we're not used to having them be $920 bucks. We're used to them being $550 now from battles. I started mowing the lawn. I didn't even have to do the front yard. I went to the backyard. I went through, like, one, like, mowing lane, of lawn mowing lane. Like one time down the yard, that's it, and I started feeling a little dizzy. I'm like, well, what's going on, man? And then I started to have my eye get a little bit, like I see a weird shining light in my eyes. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know why that happens to me. But at first I'm like, it'll pass, no big deal. I'll just keep going, and I'll just keep mowing the lawn. I'm tough, man. I'm a tough guy. I don't need to stop when I feel a little bit dizzy. But eventually, I was like, and if I do pass out, I'm just gonna pass out in a nice, big, comfy pile of grass over here. So everything's good. Eventually, though, I'm just like, nope, this is not passing. It's not gonna happen. I just kept feeling worse and worse and worse, and I almost felt a little bit like I was gonna throw up too. So I went inside. I'm like, maybe I'm thirsty. Maybe I'm dehydrated. You know, I don't feel all that thirsty, but I decided, you know, let's drink some water. So I drank some water. I sat down for like a minute. I felt okay, but it wasn't really getting any better. And I chugged an entire glass of water, and I'm like, is this making me feel better? And eventually, after like 15 minutes, it finally went a frickin' way. So it's kind of scary, though, you know? I mean, it's weird, man, to have, to like almost pass out or whatever. So, whatevs. Deal with it. If I have a brain tumor, guys, we'll find out soon. Or maybe we won't find out. Maybe we'll just stop making videos one day and be like, oh, I have brain cancer. I'm dead. Sorry. See you later. Wouldn't that be sad though? Oh man, I'd be so sad. I don't know what I would do if I had brain cancer. I'd probably just keep making videos, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe slow down a little bit. Or maybe I'd try really, really hard to make the best videos that I possibly ever could, so I can leave a good impression on you guys when I'm finally gone. Oh man, we don't want to talk about Chris dying. Let's not talk about that. So, yes, maybe dying. Just about passed out today. It was really scary, but I'm good now, so everything's good. Yeah. Plus, it happened to me before, you know, so it's like a long time ago. So if I had brain cancer, I mean, it's like the chances are pretty low, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop in another monkey village over here, and I'm actually gonna start getting a couple super monkeys. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of them. And what I'm gonna do here, guys, is watch this shiznit. We're gonna go for a monkey fort as our first thingamabob. We're gonna get 3 super monkeys. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because this doubles the popping power of every single super monkey, so they become extremely strong really, really quickly. So if you want to start getting a bunch of 4-2 banana farms going or whatnot, this is a great way to do a lot of popping power, as well as having a lot of Moab popping power as well. Probably not the most efficient thing to do, but it's an easy way to just pop some things in there and feel really freaking safe. So that's what happened to me today. I ended up mowing the entire lawn. That was good. Mowed the lawn. Happy about that. Got it finished. But it's weird because my dog goes and pees in the exact same quadrant every single time, right? So, and when I say quadrant, it's probably like a 10 by 10 square foot area or something like that. And the grass there, I'm not joking with you guys, it's a freaking jungle. 1 feet mother effing tall, guys. Ridiculously gigantic grass. Looks like the healthiest grass you've ever seen in the history of the world. I'm not joking. Seriously. I should have taken a picture beforehand, but I didn't, because I'm stupid. But, the rest of my grass is terrible looking. It's awful. And because I'm renting, I'm not going to spend a crap ton of money to go make my lawn look beautiful. Now, I could just go buy a bunch of fertilizer. Honestly, if you want to know, guys, buy nitrogen, you know, the first number on the fertilizer is the nitrogen content. If you want to have nice grass, throw a crap ton of nitrogen on there and you're going to be good. And the reason why the dog pee actually helps the grass is because it's full of nitrogen. That's seriously the only reason why. So if you see a bunch of if you have a dog and you see a bunch of green patches of grass, you're like, why is that patch of grass so healthy, but everything else looks so terrible? It's because your dog peed there, most likely. And if you're wondering, why does my grass die sometimes if my dog pees in the same spot? Too much nitrogen, man. I know, you need that sweet spot. Usually plants are pretty good at not dying from over nitrogen, but every once in a while it can happen. So anyways, it's about that time, guys. We've got a big chunk of money over here. Like I said, 3 super monkeys was really boss for a while, but it's not gonna last forever. So we're gonna get our robo monkeys up. We're gonna get like 3 robo plasmas, maybe get our big one up after that. And I think we're pretty much set for the rest of the freaking game. Especially we have 4 2 banana farms right now. Golden, man, absolutely golden. Beyond that, though, I had more bad news. Believe it or not, more bad news. So, right before this video started, so every single time before I make videos, I always pop some water right here, guys. I always get some nice, delicious, cold ice water for myself. Just in case I need to drink some water if my throat gets dry, or if I get like a cough or something during a video, I have something that I can just take a quick sip of, and everything's good. Or at least for the most part, everything's pretty good. So I always get water. Anyways, today I got water maybe like an hour ago, actually before I started my videos. And I have this coaster that I put on here, and it doesn't really work perfectly. It's like a cork coaster, and in fact, because I get water every single day and put it in the exact same spot, even though it's on a coaster, it can still leak through the condensation that gets on top of that cup, can still leak through onto my stupid desk, and now my desk is all warped already. I know, it's awful, right? So honestly, I need a coaster. Let's make sure we don't die here. Radar scanner, jungle drums. Jungle that drums up. We're going to get a big one, and on top of that, I'm actually going to go for another mortar over here, guys. We're going to get a left-sided mortar. Oops, I meant to get a right-sided mortar. There we go. Alright, so we got artillery battery on top of a big one, and that's a really good combination of destructive towers right there. We can get some extra money over here, and on top of it, we're going to get an energy beacon, because we got so much money, it doesn't even matter at this point. Now, also, my big one is in a bad location. We're going to pop him back into the middle over here, and now we should be able to affect all of the balloons in this gigantic circle right here. And then guess what? If they sneak through, move them over here. Whoop! Whoop! So, can I do that? Cha-cha, cha-cha. Oh, it is. It works perfectly. Oh, but you can only do it 3 times, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you can do it more than that. For some reason, after 3 times the first time, maybe I hit a wrong button or something like that. It didn't let me keep doing it. So, it's just like, oh, cheating me out of stuff, man. Cheating me. Alright, so we're going to get a max temple while we're at it, guys. Or at least we're going to try and get a max temple. I'm just going to put 10k into it of everything. I did that one test a little while ago where we're testing out if you really do need to put in more than $10,000 of worth of stuff to make your temple better, and it seems like not really. You know, I mean, maybe in some extreme late game circumstances it can make a difference, but in general, no. Just get that 10k and you're going to be happy. So I'm actually spending a lot more than 10k, to be honest, with all my weird towers over here. So anyways, yeah, explaining my water for 10 minutes, right? So the coaster on the bottom is really goofy, and it's kind of stupid. It's like made of cork. It's actually my girlfriend's coaster that she got from her friend. So I picked up my water, and I was about to drink it, and then I realized, oh my god, the coaster's on there. So I was going to knock the coaster off, and then I accidentally hit the cup a little bit, and I spilled all my ice water on me. So this is like the worst thing ever. Do you guys ever get ice water on you, especially when you're not expecting it? It surprises the crap out of you, and your body just does not like it. It's not happy with you at all. So now I'm still sitting in my soaked, cold, wet clothes right now. I didn't change. I was like, it's not worth it to change. Sitting here in my cold, soaked, wet, old clothes over here. So yeah, today's just not a good day. Almost fainting, getting water dumped all over me. Just having a bad day. So if you guys want to cheer me up a little bit, one great way to cheer me up by pressing the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You gotta press that freaking button. Unless you're subscribed already, don't press that button, because that's gonna unsubscribe you, and that's never a good sign. Don't ever unsubscribe, guys. Alright, so we're almost up to that 100k that we want to see. I'm actually gonna get this guy as well. I actually don't have the other tower 10k yet. I think this might be a good amount. 1,000. I'll just call it 2,500, 7,500. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. So we're going to get another Dartling gun in here. Just get him up to 2. Let's just get him up to at least. We got enough money. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, plus the Monkey Village. That counts too. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We're almost up to that delicious, delicious temple over here. Alright, so as you can tell, the 3 Robo-Monkeys and the 2 Mortars are really, like, enough defense for the rest of the game. But, of course, being Chris, I want to make my defense really freaking good, and I gotta do it. Temple Sacrifice for the win! Now, every single round is going to go by super duper quick from now on, as fast as it possibly can, because this temple is powerful. It'll probably kill everything before it even goes in the first hole. No, it doesn't. It's not that good. Oh, that's kind of sad. Oh, man. How many holes are in this level? This might be the level with the most tunnels. We've got 1, 2, only 3, I guess not. It's only 3 tunnels total. That one map, that one supposedly expert map, has like 5 tunnels, I think. And they're really weird tunnels too, because they come out in like totally different areas. Like this makes sense, just like a little tiny little divot that goes under the ground. The other tunnels, they would like come in over here and then come out over there and then come in over here and then come out over there. So it was really weird. Alright, so we got crap tons of money. We don't need these banana farms anymore. I'm not planning on going for the world record or anything like that on the highest round. I haven't done any really, really late game videos in a long time. Would you guys like to see some of those? They take a long time to make. You know, they take multiple days of recording, so it's difficult for me to really want to do a late game video unless I don't know, I get a lot of backing for it or something like that. I don't know. It's very, very time consuming. And I can't make other videos in that process either, which is sad. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. Easter's almost here, guys. Easter time, Easter map, Easter's exciting. If you guys do anything really, really crazy for Easter or during Easter weekend, make sure you guys let me know what you do. I'd love to hear it in the comments down there. Personally, I don't do anything too crazy, just kind of chill these days. I used to do some weird things. Maybe I'll tell you guys that about my Easter times in future videos. I know I already told you guys about my Easter egg hunts when I was a kid, where we'd always get money. We'd never do candy, which is kind of weird, I think. You know, my grandma really liked giving everybody just small amounts of money for some reason. Quarters here, dollars there, and the big one was the $5. Whoever got the $5 was the happiest one. But it was very competitive because money was a big thing for us, guys. Like growing up, me and my brother and my sister, we really wanted to have some money because we had to buy our own batteries and everything, even as a kid. Because of course that's the only thing we needed to buy was Game Boy batteries. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this fantastic video, make sure you press that like button for me. Obviously, I'll appreciate that a whole bunch. And hopefully, oh, did I mess up the video? Oh crap, I think I did. No? Yeah, I messed up the video. Alright, so too bad about that. I just realized it right now. My stupid debut video capture sucks sometimes, and I forgot to do the backing. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you press that like button, and have a super duper delicious day.